Have you ever been in a relationship where it felt like you were outgrowing that person, like they weren't keeping up with you mentally or emotionally or spiritually? Well, part of the reason that happens is that we often date for the woman that we are today, and we don't date for the woman that we are tomorrow. Hi, my name is Sharika Matthews, life coach and relationship expert. And today I want to go a little bit deeper into the concept of dating for the woman that you are becoming tomorrow. Because dating for the woman that you are today is not going to allow the relationship that you're hoping to develop to create a safe space for you to grow and mature and develop for the tomorrow version of you. And so when you do this, we date men who are good to us today. We date men who are financially well off. We date men who are mentally where we are today, which is great. But then ask yourself, who am I becoming tomorrow? And what type of man do I need to be with to support the woman that I intend to become tomorrow? So, for example, this is for my entrepreneurs out there. If you're an entrepreneur, or let's say you work in corporate America and you have aspirations to becoming a part of the C-suite, where you're going to become a CEO or a VP or VP of operations or something like that. You're going to be on that C-suite level. You know, this is what you're working towards. This is what you're going to have. Or you're an entrepreneur who's right now, you may be a solopreneur, but you have every intention of becoming a business owner with a full-fledged company with a suite of employees that offers benefits and retirements, the whole 9 yards. You don't have it yet, but you plan to have it for tomorrow. Or you are someone who has a vision of really helping the world. You may start a nonprofit, or you may want to travel around the world doing charity work or doing mission work. And you may not be doing it today, but in the next 5 or 10 years, you definitely see that in your future. And so knowing this about you, ask yourself, what type of person do I need in my life to support the lifestyle that I'm creating for myself? And in order to actually get the answer to that question, you want to create more clarity around the vision that you have for you. So this clarity goes beyond just saying, I want to save the world, I want to go on mission trips. Where do you want to go on your mission trip? Like, what countries do you plan on hitting? How long do you plan on staying there? What work will you be doing at home? What exactly kind of work, what is the exact type of work you're going to be doing out there? Are you handing out food? Are you handing out bottles of water? Are you going to be a teacher? Are you going to give out medical supplies? What exactly do you envision yourself to do? And this goes back to the concept of write the vision and make it plain so that anyone who comes after you can pick it up and run with it. And so when the concept of someone can pick it up and run with it, the person who picks it up is going to be your spouse. The person who picks it up is going to be your partner. He's going to pick up your vision and carry it along with you to help you fulfill that vision that's been placed on your life. But if you don't have a clear vision today, there is no way you can figure out if the person you're dating today has the capacity to carry that vision with you tomorrow. And when I say you want to look at who he is today, not just if he has the capacity to handle it today, but is he making steps towards having that capacity tomorrow? Because neither one of us are who we're going to be tomorrow. But is this person on a path of personal growth? Is this person on a path of learning more and growing more about the world and has some interest in what you're doing? Is this person supportive in you already? Is he supporting different areas of your life, not even just financially, but in giving you space or helping you make connections or introducing you to different people? What is he doing for you right now that is showing he has a capacity to expand that into your tomorrow? How is he showing up for others? Is this a natural part of who he is? or this is something that he's only doing to make a good impression on you. You got to be careful about that, because when you start talking about your vision and your plans, some people will say and do things to make a good impression, but it may not be a part of his core character. So you want to look at those core character traits of that person to see if he has a foundation to build the vision, the foundation to build the life that you have for yourself. The second thing you want to do is clear out any beliefs or habits or even dead weight that you have in your life that doesn't align with this vision. You see, what I see happening often is we have these big visions of our lives. Well, I'm going to be an entrepreneur. I'm going to have a company that's going to make 7 figures annually. I'm going to have 20 employees and all this other stuff. But we are struggling right now because we really don't quite believe that we're capable of achieving that. Even though it's what we want, we don't actually believe in. So we begin to self-sabotage our behaviors, or we have habits that don't support us into fulfilling the vision that we have for our lives. So it's not just the man's responsibility to partner with us and to help us fulfill that vision, but it's also your responsibility to make sure that you're cleaning out all the stuff in your life, your old habits, your old beliefs, your old dead weight and stuff like that, that's holding you back from fulfilling that vision. Because just because you have a vision doesn't mean you're going to bring it to fruition. You have to be in active pursuit of that vision, actively growing into the woman who can fulfill that vision before you can say, I want a man who's going to help me fulfill that vision. Again, that man is not coming into your life in order to fill a void. That man comes into your life to partner with you to create something bigger and better than what you already have. And then number 3, you want to make sure that the person that you're dating has the capacity to hold space. And what I mean by hold space is we have this belief in our society that men should be leaders and women are more submissive. But in some of our relationships, the leadership and submissive part, the submissive roles have to be interchangeable, meaning that is he able to lean back a little bit while you move forward a little bit, to step into your gifts, to work in your callings, to allow you to do what you need to do. And then do you have the ability to lean back while he leans in to walk in his gifts and in his God calling to allow him to fulfill the vision and the purpose on his life? Does this person have the ability to go with the flow in that sense, to ebb and flow? Lean in when the time is right, lean back when the time is right. You want to look at flexibility. Do you have the capacity to be flexible? And does he have the capacity to be flexible? And when we take all of these things into account, then you're dating not just to fulfill the need today to want to have companionship or to want to experience intimacy, or even to want to have marriage and kids, but now you're thinking about the future. Because what happens is we find ourselves in relationships 2 years, 5 years, 20 years later, when we feel as if we've outgrown each other. When if we had taken a little bit more time to analyze the core of who that person is, to make sure that he has the capacity to grow into the person we need him to be in order for us to come together and fulfill the vision that we have for each of our lives individually and for our lives collectively. Now, this doesn't mean that this is a foolproof way to ensure your relationship is going to last, but this does allow you to be more conscious and make more conscious and intentional decisions about the type of man that you are dating and the type of man you invite into your life, so that you're no longer wasting as much time with men who cannot support you, who cannot love you, who cannot give you the space and the permission even to expand and to grow and to be in your fullness of who you were created to be. So ask yourself, if you're dating right now, am I dating for the woman that I am today, or am I dating for the woman that I am tomorrow? All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me here again today. And if this video was a blessing, please leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts and your comments. Or if there's someone that you would like to share this video with, go ahead and click the share button and share it. All right, you guys, so until next time, I want you to be bold, walk in your brilliance, and be unstoppable in the pursuit of what your heart desires in your life and in your relationships. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.